the Stage 5 of the E-Service Learning Malaysia University for Society, or famously known as SULAM. Before this, we have been through 4 stages of SULAM, starting from the investigation stage, in which every group conducted interviews, surveys and research to come up with a specific objective in demonstrating skills of resolving disputes through negotiation, followed by the preparation stage and the execution of the program, and recently, the reflection stage. Now, we are going to finalize the submission of our portfolio. Before we do so, we are going to ask our group mates on how they plan to put into practice what they have learned from this service learning project.
Okay, personally, I believe that the SULAM stage, like every stage, has taught me and how to be like independent, and also I believe that education from this whole SULAM activities, and also with the main concern of our topic given, SULO, as a way of marital dispute, I believe that education should work in 2 ways, which is education should always work together with learning process. If one has a desire on education but then he does not have any desire to learn, it's not going to be a good thing.
For me, regardless of my prospecting career in the near future, in the legal field or otherwise, in my professional or personal capacity, I will always strive to advocate for SULO as an alternative resolution for marital dispute. Not to mention, the benefit and effectiveness of SULO outweigh litigation, namely that it is faster, cheaper, private and preserved relationship. I believe that learning and teaching is a lifelong journey and ought not to be stopped upon graduation, and that only the sky is the limit in this advocation. For example, it can be advocated by organizing events as such done in the service learning, or simply by sharing and posting information about SULO on social media. Personally, I believe that along with the privilege of learning the law, it is my personal responsibility to advocate my legal knowledge about SULO in particular, in the hope of a continuous benefit to the society.
Are now living in an era where court hearing mediation proceeding can be conducted online. The strict and long lockdown that we have faced before due to the surge of COVID-19 infection are the birth of a new norm for advocates and solicitors to initiate client counseling via Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams or other communication applications possible to maintain their business. Hence, being familiar with today's digital world is necessary in preparation of the futuristic age of the judicial structure soon. We can rely on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok to spread awareness about SULO among the members of society without any charge. With technology, we can educate the community on various matters virtually. Indeed, everything is available at the tips of our fingers. We just need to improve the effort to raise a population filled with legal knowledge.
From my understanding, I feel there is a need to deepen and learn about the knowledge related to SULO to facilitate efforts to spread the message to the public. This is because there are still many more things I need to understand about SULO, and what has been shared before is the starting point for learning about SULO. With that, I realized that the knowledge of Sharia law, especially those related to ADR, is interesting as it is closely related with the daily life of an individual in society. Needless to say, the main purpose of learning knowledge related to SULO is to inform about the existence and benefits of SULO to the society to help them in resolving domestic conflicts. However, this matter needs to be approached in stages. Thus, I am setting goals for myself as to further study before instilling what I have learned into everyday life activities.
With the objective of expanding into practice the function of SULO in our society, there arises the need to initiate course development in the university in collaboration with service learning staff and SULO officers. This effort can be achieved through the process of service learning course development, where in this context, the service learning components of courses are administered jointly by lecturers, service learning staff and SULO officers. As service learning staff and SULO officers have a strong engagement with the community, it will be easier for the establishment of access and connections between students and society, which will be a plus point for the students in their future undertakings. For instance, by hosting workshops on the SULO topic, the aim is to integrate service learning as a course and not as an additional coursework. We have seen insightful plans of our group mates to put into practice what they have learned from the service learning project. Indeed, we have gained a lot of beneficial knowledge from the SULAM project, and this was a new experience for us. We hope that this program will be continuously implemented among university students in order to give insights of the practicality of what we have learned in class into the real life situation.